Hey, how's it going? Is it Francesco or is it Francesco? Welcome in. So yeah, we're gonna be working on the controller key bindings today. See how it goes. Where was that saved? Shit, I forgot which one I said. Did I say Francesco for the first time? Or Francesco? I think I said Francesco. What's our keybind? I'm a little, I'm a little slow today. We're gonna go through this slowly. But yeah, this was our original key binding setup. And it works. It doesn't look appealing just yet, but kind of like it. It serves its purpose. Right now, it doesn't actually work just yet. We do have in our project settings. If you go into our, it's in our project settings. In our key map, these buttons do exist, but we don't use them for our game just yet. We're gonna use right now. We're using like UI up, UI down, all of those. But eventually, we're gonna want to update these for our gameplay, and we're also going to use this for our Xbox controller, and we're also going to use. I think we're going to want to include a mouse left click, mouse right click input as well. So we'll see how we go about it. But for now, let's go into the controller key bindings, and let's see where I saved that as. Right here. So it's the same exact thing. Let me grab my controller. You'll see here it says input 1, input 2, but it's actually thanks. I've been so lazy. I haven't been going to the gym or anything like that. I've just been working on this game, and so it's been a lazy weekend. But yeah, I'm pretty good. We're gonna be working on the buttons here. I'm pretty sure. Wait, you guys can't see the output that's coming out here. Let's see if I can fix that. For some reason, it doesn't exist anymore, or maybe No, yeah, we don't have it anymore. Let me grab our window. Must have deleted it by accident the other day. Oh no, it's right here. Strange. There we go. So we can get rid of this window. You would censor the keys. So yeah, we're gonna redesign this. But yeah, you can see here on the bottom where it says 0 and 1. It says 1 again here, and then say it says Y here. You'll see it switches to 3. X is 2, and etc. etc. So these are our Xbox key bindings, and I think what I'm gonna do, well, we're gonna have to figure out. We're printing it somewhere here. Yeah, we're getting our button value. I wonder if there's a way to convert the button value to back to this string that it's supposed to represent. I'm sure there is somewhere. Let me see. Let's look that up really quick. Let's see. Godot button index to string. Event as text. Let's see if that's. I don't know if that's true. We're getting our scan code string. So yeah, I'll try to update the UI with like all the buttons and center it eventually. I think if we just maybe print the action, it'll show us what it is, but I wish there was a way to convert it from here. So right now what we're doing is, well, in our button, I guess we're printing the keybind type, the key, and the value. Let me see here. Let's go into our keybind controller button script really quick. So yeah, we're printing the value. Let's print maybe it's just the event. Oh, wait, let's see. Event.asText, apparently. We'll print everything, actually. Event and event.asText. Is it a function? Shouldn't be, but we'll try it out. Oh wait, this is keyboard. So it doesn't say A, B, or C. It literally just says button index 0. So we're just gonna have to create, I guess, like an array for ourselves. You gotta study for a Cisco exam? All right, man. I will see you. Thanks for stopping by, man. So yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. Basically, let's see. Maybe we can get a reference to all of these. Or, you know, maybe there is a better way to do this. Also, if someone is using, let's say a PS4 controller, it might be slightly different. Like the buttons should be the same, but I think I've seen issues with L1 and L2, or like R1 and R2 kind of getting mixed together. So we'll see. Let's see. Godot controller button index. Where is our controller? All right, we'll just have to create our own reference. And I think maybe we'll want to save this in our global, maybe. Axolotl. May I know why I was banned from your server yesterday? Not sure. I'll have to look into it. Which server? The solo development or what's it called? Memory? Alright, so let's try comparing all of these. 0 is... Wait. So A is 0, B is 1, X is 2, and Y is 3. Yeah, just send me a DM and I'll look into it. So I think we'll just save these as strings for now, but I think eventually I'll want to add like the buttons themselves, like an image, like a image reference. This is 5, 6. Oh wait, no. Wait, that's so weird. 4 already exists, but the button index for this is L1. How come we have two indexes? Oh. No, we don't have 2 indexes. I'm just high apparently. This is L1. This is L2. Oh wait. R1. So then it's L1 and L2. And I guess we could grab the down analog stick buttons. It's technically not necessary, but if the player wants to use it, they can. So that's 8. Are we on 7 right now? Let's see. Yeah, we're on 7, so this is 8, and this is 9. And what's, I guess, we could, I don't think we need the pause button, and then there's the select button. I think we could use select for like a restart button, but I'm not going to. We might as well add it, but that means I would have to add it to our key bindings here. There's like so much to like polish for. It's kind of annoying. So let's do what is this even called? Like left analog? Hey, how's it going, YouTunes? How's it going, YouTunes? I mean, my YouTunes, it doesn't work the same way. Yeah, I fixed that bug since then. I'll try to upload a new version. I'm gonna try to upload a new version. We can try it tomorrow. If I finish all of this stuff, I'll do it as fast as possible. But yeah, that bug is already fixed in this current version. Still got lots of trouble beating memory. Oh, dude. All right. Well, this new version that I'm about to release should actually, I don't know. Well, I mean, technically it will be easier because there's an easy mode available. So if you want to play the easy mode, you can. If you're not good at, the normal mode. No, I'm just teasing. Back. Yeah, I'll try to. I want to upload it as soon as possible. We'll see how it goes. Send me a screenshot of where that is. Are you on Discord, YouTunes? Highly recommend Discord if you're not already there. What is this called? Let's just call it left. We'll just call it left down for now. And we'll call this one R down. And then, what was it? Let's see here. The select button is 10 and the right button is 11. I wonder, okay, yeah. Whoa. I forgot we didn't even grab the, you know what? I might make it so that you can't manipulate the movement buttons for the D-pad, because that should be specifically for movement. Yeah, it seemed like my stream disconnected. Should be good now on YouTube. I think Twitch is still acting weird. Let me see. Yeah, we're good now. Oh wait, Twitch is still acting weird. No, it's not you, it's me. All right, there we go. Yeah, that was my. I think I have to update OBS, but Also, my internet's finicky from time to time. But yeah, we should be good now. So what we'll do now is button.text is equal to, well, it doesn't work just yet, but what we could do is get the button value and then just say button.text is equal to os dot, no, it's equal to our button index at this button value. No, yeah, it was my stream. I saw it like for a split second. Well, I disconnected from Twitch and from YouTube simultaneously. All right, so now it should work properly. Let's see. Invalid index 87 button value. What do we do? Wait, what? We want to print. Where did we print our? Oh, this is on our U. Okay, wait. We were writing this in the wrong script. Keybind controller button script. We'll put this here. So yeah, we want to print this. Text is equal to where there are two springs and you have to press up plus right to hit the last spring. Can you try sending me, I think I asked you this before my stream crashed, but do you have a Discord? If you could send me a screenshot or something, any way you could send me a screenshot, that'd be great. Oh, thanks for the follow, Lark. Hey, how's it going, Xenomorph? Was there like a raid or something? Oh, there definitely was, and I'm so oblivious to it. Hey, awesome! Thanks. Oh my goodness, there's so many people here. Here, wait. Yeah, for some reason, I never get notified when I get raided. I have to open it up on my phone. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. Raiders of Lost Ark. That's crazy. That's awesome. I played a decent amount of Lost Ark. Give me 1 second. I actually want to see who raided me. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Hello, it's Rufio. Thank you, man. Sorry, I can't read right now. But thank you. Thank you for the raid, guys. I played a decent amount of Lost Ark. I was what was it? I played it when it first came out. Crap. I was a scrapper, I think. That was my class. And I think I made a paladin and a... Yeah, I think those were my two mains, the scrapper and paladin. Yeah, like when it first came out, that's when I played. Here, I'll show you guys what the game looks like in just a second. Oh, no problem. Thanks for the raid anyway. I really appreciate it. Alright, so, This game is heavily inspired by Celeste. So this is what the gameplay kind of looks like. We have like some of the basic mechanic, which is obviously the dash, and then the grab mechanic. So you can like, climb onto walls, go onto the other side, and there's no limit like there is in Celeste. You can climb forever or hold onto a wall forever. And as you progress, it just gets harder and harder. But yeah, the base game is mostly done right now. I'm having an issue with like the difficulty of the game. Most people who don't have a controller tend to struggle. And I guess it's expected. It's not as intuitive to use a keyboard compared to a controller. But I'm trying to make it as easy as possible by integrating like mouse movement instead. So earlier I was just using a controller, but this is what it looks like with a keyboard. It's a little harder, and I think you need to get used to like the muscle memory. But I think keyboard and mouse users would probably prefer this over just using a keyboard by itself, because like to dash up and right, it's kind of difficult. You have to like hold two keys at the same time, then press the dash key, and it can get difficult if you're not used to it. Do I make my own sprite art? I kind of do. I either commission it, I buy it, like I'll buy like an asset sheet or something like that. I don't really make my own, but for the most part, all of it is like unique to the game. But yeah, I don't personally make it. I just do the programming and like the level design and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll show what it looks like in the other levels. Let's switch here, right? And if you guys want to play the game, it's free on itch, on practicalnpc.itch.io. For Windows only, but I think either today or tomorrow, once I do release the game, or like release another version of the game, I'll have it available for like Linux and Mac, hopefully. I'm still like, I just compiled Godot on my own. Like my own version of Godot, so we should we'll probably get that done later tonight. C++ is hard. Yeah, C++ was like my second language I learned, but I barely ever use it. This language, I'm using the Godot engine, and Godot uses well, if you're just using like the base engine, it uses either GDScript, which is like a custom language for the language, or it's C#. Or you could use C#. Apparently, I heard that they're working on implementing Rust into Godot. I don't know too much about it. I just heard that from someone. But yeah, this is like the teleporter mechanic that I'm working on. Or I mean, it's already done. I just have to make some more levels around it. Yeah, I mean, programming, like game... Oh, there's a bug here. Seems like we're not loading into this next room. It's probably because I was just messing around here. Let's see what's going on there. Yeah, game dev is pretty fun. I honestly, it almost feels like game dev feels like playing video games to me, for the most part. Unless you're like struggling to like debug something. But let's see what's going on here. Why aren't we loading up this next? Oh, what the hell? There's like a huge gap right here. What actually might be happening is oh no, literally just moved forward a bit. There we go. Huh. Yeah, so this is the next mechanic, which is the zip line. It doesn't look as pretty as I would like for it to be. Yeah, we'll fix that with time. But yeah, this game is geared towards like speedrunners. You guys are interested in speedrunning games. Oh, the reason why these rooms are messed up was because I recently deleted a tile map, so that's why like usually there's like a little box right there, but you can't see it right now. Yeah, it does blow. Like actually, level design is my least favorite thing to work on. For the most part, like the thing with programming is that there's always a problem to solve, or like you know that you need to solve something. Whereas with like level design or like working around the user experience, that could be a lot harder because you don't really know what to do. Like for this game especially, a lot of like the number one feedback that I get is my game is too hard, and like while that's like solid feedback, like I need to know this information, it's kind of hard to work with that information. If someone says my game is too hard, I don't really like. Yeah, you can't just say, oh, let me just like add less spikes. You know, like I don't want to like, I don't want to reduce the amount of content to make the game easier. I kind of want to, just make the game more fair. So I like, it's kind of like a. I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, level design. That's like my worst enemy. I'm getting way too fast. Yeah, I mean, I've probably play tested this game. Who knows? Like, I mean, there are only in this specific section there are only 30 rooms, and I've probably played over these same rooms at least 50 times. So I better be good at it. Yeah, that's YouTunes. I actually prefer when people like record their gameplay, or if people stream their gameplay, because sometimes people can't really like. They might say something about your game, or like they might give you a critique that might be helpful, but I think I get the most information out of watching someone play, because like there are certain things that they can't say, but I'll see that they struggle with. That's why I came. That's how I came to the conclusion of like using the mouse for input. Oh damn, we got a bot sharing their love here. Let's ban them. It's nice to see more programmers are having fun. Yeah, I mean, it is a lot of fun. Especially also streaming. Streaming makes it a lot of fun. I think I want to say at least 80% of this game was made while I was on stream. So yeah, that like I kind of associate making this game with like talking to people. And that's also really fun. But yeah, right now we're working on the controller, like basically making key bindings. And I mean, the UI doesn't look great, but it does work well. So like, let's say I wanted to change. Well, there's two types of input. I mean, you could use either one, but I could change this to the F key. Oh wait, this is on the controller key bindings. We can't do that. But over here, yeah, we could change this to D. We could change this to F, G, etc., etc. They don't work just yet, but by the end of this stream, or maybe by the end of tonight, it'll probably work. I'm looking forward to hearing you rate YouTunes. I apologize if I missed anyone's comment, but I am scrolling through. Yeah, so yeah, level design can be fun if it's like, like if it's like an RPG or an open world game. Not to say that level design around those games aren't important, but it's super important when it comes to like a 2D game like this or like a platforming game like this, because yeah, you can't just place things randomly. You kind of build your games like a puzzle or something like that. Or like something like a roguelike game. A lot of games like that can be procedurally generated, whereas with a game like this, you can't really procedurally generate things because you want to make it into a puzzle. I mean, if you could procedurally generate it, it would just have to be a different type of game. Hey, how's it going, Zombie? Alrighty. So, I think, yeah, we're just gonna fix the key bindings for our Xbox right now. Why do I not use Unity or Unreal? Why Godot? So I mean, there's no main reason why I picked Godot, but I guess I kind of just got into it, and I think the main reason why I like Godot is because it's so minimalistic. You could basically make whatever you want, but like the starting scope of like when starting out with Godot, everything you need is already in the engine, and if you ever need to expand on it, you can. Obviously, you can't do like crazy things. Like, I mean, ideally, if you're making a AAA game with like crazy graphics and advanced rendering and stuff like that, you probably shouldn't use Godot. But yeah, I'm making all my games myself, so it's kind of like unnecessary. But what's nice about what also is nice about Godot is that it's optimized for 2D games. So like, and I'm making a 2D game, so it works hand in hand. So where you have written def, I can change it to whatever I want to say. So only speed hack is the only thing people can screw without having too much knowledge. I see. Alrighty. So did we fix this? No, we did not. Strange. Controller key bindings are not working as intended just yet. Let's try to figure out why. Oh, because we commented this out. So we're going to want to say text is equal to our button over here of our value. So there we go. So automatically you can see I'm pressing the A. I'm pressing. Oh. Why is it saying D here? Did we say D on 3? Oh, we did. We wrote A, B, C, D. I'm so dumb. This should be X, and this should be Y. Alrighty. Let's go back into our config files for just a second. Keybinding. Keybinds. And we're going to want to go into our keybindings ini file. Thank you, NMB Universal. And I apologize if I miss people's messages. It's kind of hard to, multitask. I wish I could like split my eyes. Alrighty. So I think what we're gonna want to do is create some. Oh, you know what's weird? It says 607. Like, I don't know why these values are so high here. Did we mess up our code? Let me see. I press F6 on our keyboard UI. It does save correctly here. I save it. We open up this file again. Yeah, it says this huge number for some reason. Oh, you know why? It's because our default, I think, got messed up. So let's... Huh. Very strange. Okay, let's try updating this. Oh, you know what it is? It is correct. It's just that I guess the up arrow key is a huge value. We could test that out right now. I were to press up here, save it, and go back into our default INI. Yeah, it's a huge number. Okay. If we were to go back default, I don't think we set up the default button, but yeah, eventually I'd like this default button just to set it back to what these values are currently. So now let's go back into our controller key bindings. All of this should work. So, but we need to make sure that we're saving these in the proper spot. So if we go back into our controller key bindings, at the moment we're saving all of this into keybinds input 1, keybinds input 2, but I think we have another reference here to make, and that's going to be we never made it, so let's do that now. We're gonna have controller binds 1 and controller binds 2. And we'll just save all of these as 1 for now. Alrighty. So we'll do key binds, controller binds 1. So for anyone new to the stream, this is basically the majority of like what happens after I like showcase my game. It's just back to like staring at words for a long period of time. Oh, also, I don't know why, but our stream is like not centered. There we go. So let's do this. We're gonna say on ready function. We're gonna add keybind buttons. What is that? Oh yeah, we're gonna want to grab controller binds 1. Controller binds 2. All of this needs to be replaced. Oh, and we also have to replace these temp binds. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I think it's the what's funny about like this whole like the whole structure of this game is that like I feel like it's evolved. So like this, I feel like this is a better way to do it. But you might see like in our player code, it's like super sloppy. Like all of my code is in one object, and I could have maybe split this up into like I think what I've seen people do is how they split up their states is they put them each in one node and then have those nodes, basically those scripts run with what you want them to. In hindsight, maybe I should have done it that way, but I mean it does work this way. And I think if I ever do refactor, I'll probably rewrite it to make just to structure this well. But we're able to do it with stuff like this. And ideally with these buttons, honestly, what I could have done is make it more dynamic. Whereas like right now we have a keybind controller button, and then we also have a keyboard keybind button. So it's basically almost the same exact script, except this one handles controller buttons. But I guess because there's only like one or two use cases for this, we'll leave it the way it is. Oh, Control F is definitely my best friend. There's also something really nice with the. I'm sure this exists with with other frameworks and stuff like that, but you can filter your method. So like, let's say I'm in my player function and I want to find the dash function. We can click right there, and then it'll drop me to that. Because if I were to just Control F dash, there are 256 matches for the word dash. I would be all over the place. And then there's also another thing that's nice, and that's the find in files. You can like iterate through all of your scripts and find exactly what you're looking for. And it'll show you everything that has the word dash in it. It's kind of nice. But yeah, I'm sure other engines do this too, but I'm only familiar with Godot. So let's see if our button. I don't think it works just yet. Or it doesn't send the correct info to our config file yet because we never updated our global. So let's look at our global really quick. We do have gamepad input. We only have gamepad input 1. So let me just save this. We're gonna keep it all consistent. So var what was it? Controller binds. Let me see. Well, a lot of the time, you end up with 100 scripts, and that can be confusing for your kids to learn. So I'm starting to use this method in the way that they just scroll up or down to see why they get an error. Yeah, I think I learned in a similar fashion when I was younger. I kind of we usually only had like coding in Java, we usually only had I think we usually only worked around in the main class, and I think later on we learned about creating other classes and stuff like that. But I guess starting out it's probably best to just keep everything in one file. Before VS 2022, IntelliSense didn't know what was going on. I see. What were we trying to do? Oh yeah, we want to grab these controller binds and just throw them into our global function here. So var this is equal to our next dictionary, and then we'll do var controller binds 2. Yeah, I do think it's more organized to separate things. Definitely. You look up YouTube. That's funny. I mean, that you're teaching them that, like, that's what programming really is. It's not about, can you remember the syntax correctly. It's whether or not you're good at using Google. Am I right? That was a funny thing in school. Like, they never want you to like Google stuff to like solve your answer, but like that's what it's for. Like, who doesn't Google stuff like in like a work environment? What's going on here? Current world. What do we do? You poured that. Did I? Oh, added a plus sign. Yeah, Google is definitely your friend. Yeah, how to troubleshoot and how to Google. Yeah, those are like the best skills you can have. Built-in docs is a beautiful thing as well. Yeah, I love the Godot docs. It's like, yeah, I actually don't Google nearly as much because of the docs. Usually my answers can be solved here. Um, it's usually only with like, I don't even know. There are certain issues with Godot that I've struggled with, and it's usually with like physics. Like, syncing up physics is seems to be a problem with Godot. With like moving platforms and stuff like that, I have to like do a workaround. You only need Google, yeah. And whoever hates on Google and says, use DuckDuckGo and stuff like that. I don't know, man. Google, I feel like DuckDuckGo isn't nearly as good as like, crawling or like, indexing stuff. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Google is just too powerful. They have so much funding. It's like a waste not to use it. So we did replace all of our files here, but I'm unsure if it's going to work. Yeah, we don't have anything. Yeah, let's duplicate this. So we're gonna want to say key in keybinds input. What was it? Controller input 1. Whoops. Controller. Where was it? I'm blind. Oh, right there. There. Controller binds. All right, so yeah, this should work, and let's just do it for controller binds 2. It's gonna be this here. Yeah, we're working on saving key bindings. It does work, but now we're just doing it for the controller. Let's see. I'm sure we missed something, but let's test it out, see if it worked. Keybind buttons. So none of our buttons are popping up just yet. Let me see what's going on there. Oh, because we forgot to save it. Damn. So let's do this. What do we call it? Controller binds 1. We'll just name it, yeah, we'll just name it this for now. Oops, let's go back into our global here. Oh, so we have to duplicate this right here as well. Oh yeah, no problem, Death Knight. Thanks for watching so far. The controller script I use, I saw in credits you got them from another person. Can you remember what the site was? Yep. It was Did I write it down here? I remember their name though. Let's see. It was like the first thing that popped up on Godot. Godot set key bindings. This guy right here, Gonki.
Switch to Chrome to stay.
I'll post it in the link, but I should also say, yeah, let's put them in the credits right now. We should do something like helpful YouTubers. Just gonna do it here for now. Gonki. And there we go. Oh, I should also include what they did. No, I'll leave it like that because there's usually more that they did, so we'll leave it like that. Keybinds controller UI. Let's see if this worked at all. No, not yet. Let's look back at our main here, our global. Controller binds 1. Oh, because we updated it incorrectly. So this should be controller binds 1, controller binds 1, controller binds 2. Hopefully that is it. I keep saying that and then it's never it. But it does work now. I think. Let's see. Oh, my controller is off. Let's see, if I press 1, nothing happens, but if I press A, yeah, there we go. So now, B, Y, oh, still, why did this save as ABCD? This is supposed to be Y, or this is supposed to be X, and this is supposed to be Y. All right, so I'm gonna save this as A, press save, and then if we go here, this is saved, and then if we go back here, it isn't saved just yet, and that's because in our ready function, when we add these key bindings, we're not grabbing the correct, we're saying label is equal to key, but for the Xbox controllers, we want to grab the button index instead. So that's going to be, let's see here. Add keybinds type. What is that supposed to be? Label.text. I mean, what we could do is just in the ready function here. Do we have a ready function? No, we don't. We could add a function here and just say, oh wait, this might not work. We'll try it. Let's see. Func ready. Text is equal to our button index at value. What we could do is maybe just set this text somewhere else, but if this doesn't work in our ready function. Text is equal to value. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't work in our ready function, but what we'll do is we'll just say func set. Set OG text. All right, so it's invisible right now. I just want to make sure that when we go into this config file, it saves it correctly. So let me open it one more time. How am I losing subs? I don't know, man. Must be doing something wrong, I guess. So yeah, up is saved correctly. That's 0. So yeah, all we have to do in our UI. Wait, did we put this in the wrong spot? No, we didn't. I guess when we run label.text for key and key binds, we'll say, or temp key binds. This isn't our add. Oh wait, this is correct. The label text is equal to the key, but the button, do we never update the text here? Oh, button.text is equal to os.scan code. We're going to want to say button.text is equal to button.set OG text of the value, which is button value. Hey, how's it going? And welcome Dev Waffle. Oh, nice, U-Tunes. Welcome to the Discord. You're not expected to like be active in it or anything like that, of course. But yeah, if you ever have any feedback or want to say, hey, your game is bad, just let me know on there. Text is equal to button. Why is this not working? Button index of value on null base array. What the hell? Invalid index on base. Oh, whoops. There we go. Button.text is equal to Oh, whoops. Still not working for some reason. Index 83 on base array. So we're getting 83. Oh, and that's because over here we have all these values here. So let's just set them by default. We'll set them to 0. We'll update it, and then we'll never have to worry about it again. We can just copy this. Yeah, that's the spirit, YouTubes. That's how you're supposed to do it. So yeah, now it works. You'll see here we get A, but let's say, oh, but I don't have anything set up for like UI down and stuff like that. I don't think anyone should be able to manipulate these values. So maybe what we'll do for the controller keybinds is we're actually going to erase this for now. Yeah, we should set it up by default. Here, I'm gonna erase it for now. Up, down, left, and right. Up, down, left, and right. The only buttons that you can manipulate, I guess, right now are the activate, jump, and climb. You should have seen it like literally like 30 minutes ago. We had like 45. Someone rated me from a Lost Ark stream. It was pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever had that many people watch my stream simultaneously. So activate is B, jump is A, climb is L1, and I mean, only issue is that we have an input 2 here. I don't think we need 2 types of input here for our Xbox controller. I'm probably going to remove this. But technically, there is an L2. Wait, what is that? What? This is, why is this L2? This is... Whoops. This should be L2 and this should be R2. L2, R2, jump is A, and activate is B. Or, you know what we could do? We could say this is X. You could also use X or that. There we go. And maybe we'll save this as Y since we don't really use Y. So we save that. And I think we're going to set these values as our default as well. So let's go back into our config. We don't actually have controller default binds, but we're going to save it for the day that we do. Let's spell that correctly. And there we go. All right, so this should work properly. I don't think we currently... So it does work properly, but we don't have it actually manipulating our input map right here. So you'll see that we have up, down, left, right, activate, climb, and jump. It is set up, but the thing is, at the during our runtime, it doesn't work. We're gonna want to set this up once we instance the game. I guess that's the next plan. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Hey, how's it going, Sinister? Welcome. So let's see. We're going to first let me add this to our options menu. See if it works in game. Oh, and we don't have anything opening up the controller key bindings just yet, so we have to do that as well. So in our options menu, we have key bindings. Let's duplicate this scene, and we'll do or we'll just save it as controller. Remove this, connect it. And on this press, we're going to want to grab, let's duplicate, just copy this. And we will say controller binds path, controller bindings UI, copy path, save that there. And then what we'll do is just throw that in here and grab this reference instead. The disable element, okay, yeah. Not really dealing with that just yet. Let's see how this works. All right, so we press escape, go to options. You can see key bindings and controller. If I press this, we have all of this input. It doesn't work just yet, but I guess that's the next thing to do. But we can go back into our options and manipulate our Xbox controls now. So what we're going to do in our global scene is we're going to iterate through, I guess, all of our input here. We already have it. Set game binds. Set game binds should be ran, I guess. Let me see. Action list. So currently how it works is we erase the current event. I think that's how it works. The action erase, or here, let me input map.action erase event. I'm assuming that this grabs all of the input that we have for our input map. So like at 0, enter is the first button for UI accept, but we're gonna have to do it slightly. I don't know yet. We'll see, because we have to grab up, down, left, right. It's going to be weird. Because it's not always going to be 0. Sometimes it's going to be 1, it's going to be 2. So basically we have to check which input map we're using. For now, I guess we'll just set it up for the first type, which is our keyboard. And we'll iterate through keybinds input. Right here we're saying input 1, but let's do input 2. So for now, let's comment all of this out, or let's just erase it. And what we'll do is add these keys. So set game binds. Let's save that into our key binds here. Oh, set game binds. All right, so we already do it. So the next thing to do in our, should we do this in our player? Let's just try it. Player input. Let's say for you, let's mess with UI right. So we'll say what was it? I think we literally just called it left. So let's see if left works. Or no, we should have said right. Whoops. All right. So if our menu is not up, if we press right, we should start heading in the right direction. What? This shouldn't work. What the hell? I guess maybe we already have it working in our. Let me see in our global. In our ready function. Oh, we set the keybinds immediately. Okay. Oh, so it'll work automatically. But for now, let's pause that for a split second. I just want to see if setting the key bindings will work. So press right, nothing works. But if we go into our options, go into key bindings, and we save it. Now it works, and it has all of our input set up correctly. Cool. So we can replace all of the player input code with the new input map that we have. So this is going to be left, up, down. UI accept is jump input, which is, I think we saved it as jump. We have jump input, and we also have jump actuation. I think we only use jump input actuation. Actually, no, I think we do use jump input. This is like to increase, it's like for margin of error stuff. And for this, we'll say dash or left click. We'll have to update that as well. But for now, let's leave left input, and then we have R2, L2. This is just grab or climb. And we'll say climb here as well. If interact button is, I believe, also the dash input, at least for now. Actually, let's leave interact alone for now. And grab input, we don't need. Restart, we don't have a button for that just yet. Technically, it's R, so they can't use R. We'll fix that pretty soon. And UI cancel, we'll leave alone. So let's go back into our global here, and on the start, we'll set game keybinds. Okay, yeah, WASD works, but we don't have it working for our Xbox controller just yet. So let's go into our control. Oh, well, let's go into set game binds. And let's handle this for input 2, and then we'll handle it for Xbox controller and all of that fun stuff. Oh, and another thing that we're going to want to do is not erase anything. We only want to erase it if it's being replaced. So I think we're going to have to make another function that says, hey, instead of doing it in the set game binds, we're going to do it in the when we actually add the button to our dictionary. I'm just thinking. Yeah. For now, I think we'll just comment this out. Yeah, I think I'll definitely have an achievement for dying 100 times. Maybe another achievement for like dying 100 times in less than, like 5 minutes. Or less than 10 minutes. Okay, so if action is empty, we're gonna ignore that for now, and let's put keybinds 2. Let's see if keybinds 2 works. Those are our arrow keys. It works properly. Our dash button doesn't work unless we didn't save it correctly. Oops. Activate is C. Oh, maybe we... Yeah, activate button doesn't work. Let's see what's going on there. Because we didn't save it as dash, we saved it as activate. Hey, how's it going, Jack? There we go. And J works properly. We're just working on our inputs right now. So for key bindings, all of this is set up properly. Yeah, try your best. I mean, if you're up to the task, I would love for you to find bugs, game-breaking bugs. I think I'm pretty good at finding bugs, but I don't know. So let's see. Okay, so now we have to make our... Oh, it's because we're using analog stick. So actually, this could be set to default. What we're going to have to do for our buttons really quick is check what the input is for our D-pad here. Let's try commenting this out for now. Actually, let's just pass this for now so we can see what the index is for the D-pad really quick. Oh wait, let's run this in our controller. Oh, the left trigger doesn't work for you. Yeah, it should be left or right. I'm pretty sure. Unless maybe I messed with it at some point and only made it. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure it should be both. Are you using an Xbox controller? What were we trying to do again? Using an Xbox. That's strange. Alright, well, I'm redoing the key bindings right now, so hopefully when it's done, we'll see what happens there. What was I trying to do? We want to... Oh yeah, grab the index of our D-pad here. A Pro config controller. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know because looked like you wanted to have. Yeah, both should have worked. And it works for me, I think. So maybe I changed something recently. Right, let's comment this out for now. We want to print the value here. All right, so 13, 15, 12, 12, 13, oh, what? 12, up, down, right, left. Oh, up, down, left, right, that's the order. And that's from 12 to 14. Wait, I should have seen what this is. This is 10, and this is 11. Okay. So let's do this. Right button. Oh my god. Wait, one more thing I have to test out. R down, I'm assuming is 9. Okay. So we'll grab select, start. So that's 10, 11, then up, D, pad, up. How should we do this? Let's just say up. Down. Left. And right. There we go. Oh, it's not that you're required to press both. It's that you're required to just press one. Alright, so now we can say... Oh, okay. Text is equal to this. Button is equal to that. And I think we should be good now. Let's make sure. Up, down, left, right. Select and start. So, I mean, we don't want these buttons to ever be replaced, but we'll leave it for now. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Having both the UI, like the buttons right there, kind of, I guess it shows that maybe you should press both, but yeah, maybe I'll have to figure out a better way to present it. I'm trying to think. How would I do it? So why did we want the D-pad available anyway? I don't remember. But what we'll do for up, down, left, right, we want to include analog sticks, I guess. So let's do that now. Oh, but we want to set this by default. I don't know. Whatever, let's just do it. We'll give the player full control. If they want down to be up, they'll have that right. Whoops. But I think what I'll do is we only need one up and one down. So we'll save this as, what was the original? I think it started out with 12, then 13, then 14, then 15. I think that was the correct order. Oh, I see. That makes sense. It's like a reassurance. It's kind of what I do with what's it called? Like whenever I'm playing like an MMO or something, or like a game like Diablo, I'll always press like, if you're using like 1, 2, 3, 4 for your like hotbar, and it's like 1 is your first skill, I'll sometimes spam 1 or something. I don't know why I do it, but I always do it like that. In case my computer didn't register that I pressed 1 the first time. Oh, because we set this to our default. We want to make sure that this is put into a controller binds here. So it's not working just yet. Arrow keys works, but the controller keybind. Oh, I think it's because in our global we never actually set up. Yeah, we have keybinds, but we don't have controller keybinds. So let's do that. It still doesn't work. What's going on here? see here. Did we save it? Controller binds 1. It's all set up. Up, down, left, right. These should work. Let's see. What happens if I press B? Do we dash? So we don't. Somehow the analog stick. Oh yeah, the analog stick works because we haven't done anything about that. But the D-pad doesn't seem to work. We must have ignored it somewhere in our global. 4 key and controller binds 1.keys. Action list is equal to list. Yeah, this should work. Value does not equal null. Let me print key. Yeah, so it is showing up. But then when we... You know what it is? We're getting the scan code, which is incorrect. What we want to do is set it to... new key dot... I think it's just value. Yeah, I think it should be just value here. Set scan code of value. The thing that bothers me about this is that the indexes that we're grabbing are not. Oh, here. It should be input joypad button. There we go. But is it dot set dot set button index? I think that's what it's supposed to be. And there we go. So yeah, we have our controls working. I think everything works. Only thing that doesn't work right now is that if you add new key bindings, if you change what it currently is, messes everything up. So I think what we could do in our global, instead of deleting the action list, we'll actually just delete all the keys, since we're when we do set keybinds, we just replace everything. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. How do we want to do this though? For key, let's just do this for now. For key in key binds input 1. What is action list? Where's the action list? Action list is okay. Right here. Can we say action? Not sure if this will work. Actually, what we could do is print the action list just to make sure it's empty. But let's just see what this does. What did we say? Erasing action. You have knobs on the trigger so that I stopped the trigger at 30, 60, or 80, but I didn't take it off. Oh, so you break. So it only works at 80. It only works at 100%. Like my button only works at 100%. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. Maybe I'll look more into that. I also have to figure out how to set up like dead zones on the analog stick and stuff like that. I mean, I know people can do that themselves, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to set that as an option here. So our keys are not working. For key in our action list is equal to input of action list of key, and for action in action list. Erasing action doesn't seem to print anything. All right, setting keybinds. Yeah. Our action list is... Oh, it's empty. It's empty right now. I forgot. So this would only work once we already create some new actions. So let's try it out. Let's go into options. Let's say key bindings. We're going to change this to E. Save it. And yeah, we erase everything. And now if we wanted to move up, well, we wouldn't know unless we dashed. So I'm holding E and dash. Okay, yeah. So it does work, and I hold W. It doesn't work. So yeah, everything should work properly. Let's set that back to W. I love it. Oh, and right now our button still, our left click works, but we should fix that. Having no option in the game is really good to have. I can cheat with my controller too. I can make it remember key presses and pauses up to 1 hour, but when I use it, there's a text in the game. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I understand. Oh, we don't have left click working just yet. I mean, R2 doesn't work properly. I think it's because we never actually set it up. Oh, I see. I see. So, like, if someone wanted to, I guess, automate like the first level perfectly, they can, and then get rid of the macro, and then continue on with the part that they're good at, or like the part that they haven't speed ran just yet. I see. Well, I didn't know that was a thing, but that makes sense. That's pretty cool. And yeah, my game is like pretty like it's always the same game over and over. So that but you're saying that that's already in my. Are you saying that's already in my game, or that I should implement that? Sorry, I'm a little slow today. If my game does that, I would be surprised. I didn't realize. Um, so yeah, I think we're done with the controller. I think I just need to add the second input. Um, I see. Okay. So I should allow people to use macros. Yeah, getting pixel perfect is good for speedrunners, but for the base game, I don't want it to be pixel perfect. You know, like yeah, I'd prefer if if you didn't get it pixel perfect. Like I guess for the base game, you shouldn't get anything pixel perfect. But if you're really good at the game, then obviously you're trying to optimize making pixel perfect movements. Or if you're trying to optimize your speedrun, then you want to make pixel perfect. Hey, welcome back, Death Knight. Yeah, we're still working on input, but it basically is done. I think I just need to add the second input. So right now we have in our main scene, no, in our global scene, we have our controller binds 1. Let's just add controller binds 2. And that should be it. In our ready function, we already have controller binds 2 set up. So if I run this one last time, yeah, now left and right work properly. Dash works. We don't have anything set up for the pause and left. What I should do is I should make sure that if you are in your controller and let's say you want to press this to pause, oh, it won't work. Okay. So you could technically set this to select, but that'd be a terrible button to press. And I should make these buttons a little bit more dynamic, like be able to grab focus. Okay, let me see if we could just do that from the start. In our ready function for our controller bindings, we're just going to say how do we get our first button? It's a dictionary. We could add a node, like a child node. Control, and we could just add this to buttons instead. So over here, when we add as a child, we could just say buttons.add child button, and then over here we can just say buttons dot get child 0 dot grab. Let's see if that works. Am I using the left stick or am I using gamepad? I use the gamepad. I mean, I use the D-pad. But I could use the analog stick too. I just prefer the D-pad because the input is more I don't know the correct like vocabulary for it, but it's like, it's more direct. Like I know when I'm pressing right, or I know exactly when I'm pressing up right. Yeah, it's more precise. Yeah, exactly. Whereas with the analog stick, pointing your analog stick like upright, sometimes, if you it might round off to like the right side instead. Or it might not pick up the up input, so like it might mess up. I know I've had that issue with Celeste. I've had that issue. I originally started using the analog stick in Celeste, and it would always screw me over. Yeah, I mean, they're similar words. It's not like a huge mistake saying gamepad. So yeah, buttons.getChild0. It's not working. I wonder why. Honestly, it's not a big deal, but I would like to figure out why it's not working. But I also might just ignore it because I'm kind of lazy. Or maybe it is grabbing it, and I just don't have any notification. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I don't want to work on the UI too much. We're just gonna ignore it for now. It works if you click on it, and I mean most people are gonna use a mouse anyway, so we'll leave it the way it is. You can still navigate through the main UI with the controller, I believe. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just leave it like that. And by default, I think we also want to make sure that if you are using a controller, to remove the arrow from automatically showing up. I think we're gonna do this. So we're basically done. I just need to fix the mouse input, and I also need to make sure that we have two types of input for the mouse. One that's relative to the screen, like right here, but another one where it's relative to the player. Because in some cameras, you'll see the player is static. So if you wanted to dash to the left, you can see like my mouse is locked. Like I can't go to the left, but I'm gonna give the player the freedom to do that. Yeah, the stick is terrible. I mean, let me see. Yeah, you just get screwed sometimes. I'm currently using the stick, and then I mean, it's not happening just yet, but I know, you know, you play long enough and it will happen. Like, yeah, like right there, I was trying to dash upwards and I dashed to the up left. Or the cursor, yeah. So the thing is, that's why I'm adding like multiple. That's why I'm adding the whole key bindings option. And you can see here we have this center. It's blocked out right now, but there's a center mouse option set up. A lot of people, well, someone recommended I use the center mouse method. Originally, I wrote up the way that you might like to play at Death Knight, and yeah, someone told me otherwise. But yeah, and I actually prefer it with the cursor being relative to the player rather than having this arrow. But yeah, everyone plays differently. That's why I'm like creating. That's why I'm working on this like boring UI stuff, because like everyone's giving me different input, you know. So now, like whatever type of game, however you like to play platformers, you can play it. Oh, that was strange. You can actually look at that. That's a speedrunning tech. You can completely avoid that orb. Just go like that. Instead of grabbing that dash orb right there. See, like right there, I'm using the analog stick right there, and I was trying to dash upwards, but I dashed diagonally. Sometimes you'll dash through the wall. So the reason why you dash through the wall is because I added the fudging mechanic. But here, let me try that again. I don't know if we can. Will we be able to get back up there without me having to restart the game? I don't think so. No! Alright, it's clipped. Alright, let's just go back. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to teleport through the wall. I'm hoping that it was just the fudging that you saw, but maybe. But it did look like I teleported through the wall. You're right. So I'll have to see what that was. I'm pretty sure it was the fudging effect happening. Maybe when you're like at the corner, if you're just hitting the edge of the the corner of the margin of error, it might look like you're teleporting. Or you know what it might be? It's just that you're like right there. Because the hitbox is like right on the edge of that box. So like if you just skim it, it looks like you teleport. Yeah, like right there. Yeah, it does look like you're teleporting. And the reason why that's happening is because you're fudging. As you're touching that wall right there, I'm fudging the player, which basically means that I'm like, here, let me get rid of the, oh, we can't get rid of it. Crap. You need to hit the edge or the middle of the bottom of the wall. Yeah, so, whoa. Non-existent function. Whoa, we just crashed? I've never seen this. Well, we don't use floor check collider anymore? Maybe. Is in group one-way platform. We don't check. What's this? We're grabbing a floor collider and we're checking if it's in a group and we're saying on base nil. We crashed right here. This is in our player code. Get floor check collider. Let me see what that is. Get floor check collider. If left floor check is colliding, we return the get collider. That is strange that that's happening. Because, I mean, if it's colliding, then it should be colliding with... I mean, if this is running, then it should be colliding with something. But then it's returning that this doesn't exist. Maybe what we have to do is make sure that we're forcing this to update. Let's do this. How do we update a raycast? I forgot. Force raycast update. Alright, so it shouldn't crash like that ever again. I'm hoping. But that was the first time I've ever seen that. And it's also weird because there was nothing that we were colliding with. I guess it was the tile map that we were colliding with. Where were we? We were in this room here. So yeah, the reason why this is happening is because we're fudging the player, and then they're hitting this little spot right there, the edge of the hitbox, and then yeah, that's what's making us teleport. I think I'll leave it the way it is. We'll see. And another reason why it looks so strange is because when you hit those springs, we actually reset the player's position to be centered on the spring. So like, if I were to just touch the spring, we teleport. Oh, not on the we don't teleport on the x-axis, but we teleport on the y-axis. And when it's flipped sideways, we teleport the player on the x-axis. So it looks a lot more exaggerated when, you know, you're fudging the player and you're teleporting. You're basically teleporting them twice. I mean, another workaround that I could do is something similar to this right here, where, here, let's see what happens if I fudge the player like that. Yeah, so if you fudge the player, if we put the spring one tile up, then it's fine, because the fudging doesn't bring you high enough. So I could do that. How many secret slash hidden rooms do I have, or do I plan on? Yeah, I do plan on putting secret rooms. I actually started adding some like sounds for it, and there are some objects that I added to the game a while back. But I don't think I'm not going to add. Maybe I will. We'll see. After the control, like after we optimize all of the controller settings, which I think it's gonna take me. Depends on how much I want to work on it, but I think I'm probably going to work on controller bindings and like optimizing all of that for the rest of the week. And then after starting next week, we're going to work on polishing like the graphics. We're going to be working on adding secrets, adding collectibles, and yeah, just like I guess quality of life things, or just making the game look prettier. So yeah, that's something that I'll do. Yeah, that's true. There's also I get what you mean, YouTunes. And so, like, in terms of like the number of secret rooms, I do have like there's so many sections in the game where like there's potential to add a secret room. So like you might have saw right here in this room, there's two methods to get. This is not a secret room, but it's more of like an achievement thing where the default way to go is like through here, But if you wanted to, you can go up here, and if you're good enough, you can reach this spring right here, get here, and then grab. Well, you can land right here, and I planned on putting a collectible right here. And you might see this little wall here. This is a one-way collision wall, so you can jump through this way, but you can't come back from this direction. So this is, it's not really a secret, but it's a collectible, but you could do something similar to like, well, let's see. I can like hide this little section right here, and this could be a secret. I also planned, like right here, this is the typical way to go, but you can see there's no spikes here, so I left it as like the possibility for us to maybe add something right there if we wanted to. I'm fairly confident people would want to 100% a platformer like this one. I think. I mean, it's something that's pretty common in Celeste, especially if you add it as like a feature. So like, you know, if they're in Celeste, there are like strawberries everywhere, and you know, a lot of people try to collect the strawberries, and you know, the requirement from the strawberries is one, to be kind of good at the game. So you might not get it in your first run, but in your second run, you might have a better chance at it. And then on top of putting it in difficult to get places, you also might put it in hard to find places. So like in Celeste, putting a strawberry right here, most people might not notice it. But you know, you might go on a strawberry hunt or something like that. Yeah, yeah, kind of like what you're saying. Keep the wall, but remove the blocking property. Or what you could do to add a little bit of a hint to them is like, you know, maybe you can add like, make two of these blocks gray, so they have somewhat of a hint. You know, so like they can see that it's maybe, they'll look for the faintest of the faintest indicator that this might be a transparent wall. Yeah, before the internet, yeah, before there were all these guides. I'm not gonna lie, I did the same thing when I was looking for all the strawberries in Celeste. I would look it up, like try to look for the locations to see if I grabbed them all. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there for this stream. Next stream we're gonna work on I might stream later today. We'll see. Let's raid someone. Say it. I miss the days when you and your friends play a game trying to finish it first. I mean, that kind of still happens with like modern games. I think like I know a lot of my friends are playing the new God of War that came out. So like usually we play Valorant together, but at the moment like none of them want to play Valorant, or like a few of them don't want to play Valorant because they're just hard stuck on God of War, which is understandable. It's probably like an amazing game, and I feel like they're racing against who's gonna beat it first. Let's see. Oh, look, that's me right there. Oh, you guys can't see it, but I'm on the screen. Let's see. Yeah, that's true. Interview practice. How many of you guys are programmers? This guy's doing interview practice with LeetCode. Some of you guys might be interested in this. Oh, eTunes, you're a beast. Let's watch this. I've never actually looked at LeetCode, but I'm sure it's like. I mean, I know that's all the talk lately. So let's do it. Wait, is he talking? I'm sure he is. He has a mic on him. Alrighty, fellas. I will see you on the next stream. Thanks for all of the... Whoa. Is that me talking? Oh, no. Code Wars, I see. Yeah, I've never used any of those programs, but... How the hell did we raid? Game and Code or some... yeah, I'm not too familiar with any of them, really. Alright, here. We're gonna raid now, so I'll see you guys. Thanks for the follow, Death Knight. Hope to see you around again. Obviously, there's no expectation, but you're a great viewer, man. See you guys around. And uTunes, you're always appreciated. See you guys.